Thank you for allowing me to be on this program. I've heard a lot about you, and it's my honor to be here too. So,
Well, Leonard, I've heard a lot about you too. So I appreciate that you're familiar with our show.
mm,
And let's talk. I mean, here it is. You've had some time now to settle into your home, meet with family and friends. What has this transition been like for you after serving so many years in federal prison?
well, first of all, I would like to state that I've declared my innocence from the beginning. My co-defendants also declared theirs, and they were found not guilty by reasons of self-defense. That was no longer a crime scene, but they went ahead and illegally, I might add, extradited me from Canada and prosecuted me. I've had, as I've been saying, I'm innocent, and now I've had in the last five or so years, I've had the lead prosecutor, the attorney that was attorney general of the time, Nichols, uh, declared that I'm innocent. I committed no crimes there. So all of my declarations of being innocent have been proven by all the prosecutors who have admitted to wrongdoing and witnesses and everything. So I served 49 years, 2 months illegally in prison. And I'm now home. And to get out of this prison, to get out of that prison, was an experience that I'm sure not many people in history has experienced, and it's I didn't know whether this was real or it was just a dream or whatever. I couldn't believe it at first, and I'm just now starting to get used to being out of prison, and it's amazing that I got out. Period, because they were not going they were not going to release me unless I admitted to something I didn't do, and that I would accuse or point out somebody that was totally innocent, and as wanted me to testify against them and everything like that. I said I would not do that. I
Mhm.
will not do what you did to me. To me, to commit that type of crime was treason. So I refuse to do anything like that to satisfy the government.
Leonard, so many of the details of your case have been argued and analyzed to such a great degree. Is there anything, though, that you wish had come out that didn't?
Well, yes, I'm glad you asked that question. Good question. We've also found out that judges were involved in this whole conspiracy to. They had to convict somebody. We got evidence of this. They said, well, this is our last chance to get a conviction, put the full weight of the American government on Leonard Peltier. And when they say that, you don't have any rights. You don't have it. I didn't have no rights whatsoever. As it is, Native Americans have no justice in the justice system. We are the only people in the United States who do not get prosecuted by the jury of peers. We we get indicted in a grand jury, which is white folks, non-native people, judges, prosecutors, defense lawyers, and juries. We're the only people in the United States this happens to, as of date anyway. We're still trying to correct that. We're still trying to make things different. I'm not saying everybody's guilty, innocent, but we still deserve a fair trial, no matter what we're charged to. That's what the Constitution of the United States says. That applies to a lot of people except Native Americans, and we're still working on trying to get that corrected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Leonard, are you saying that perhaps you might be filing charges at some point in the future with regard to these allegations?
Yes, that's being developed now. I have something like 14 constitutional violations. Like, as I said, every prosecutor has admitted now to falsifying evidence, to uh, 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 and admitting to evidence that was falsified. And so I'm preparing for that now.
Okay.
Trying to get this. I got the lawyers now that want to come and get involved in this. Yeah.
Let me ask you now, here you are at home, Turtle Mountain. Are you surprised at all about what life is like there now, as opposed to what it was like the last time you were there as a much younger man or even as a child? Did you anticipate how the community would look today and how the interaction would be?
I am, of course, I was pretty isolated, but I was kept aware of a lot of things that happened, and I was even to the fact where I continued to do activist work from prison cell, uh, like save the children, abuse mothers, and different organizations I help organize from a prison cell, but I never really heard of the real progress we made. I've heard of a little bit, but uh, I still thought, well, we've been fighting this for 500 years, so any kind of little gains we made is really not much, but it's portrayed it as a big, big gain for us. But when I got out and seen some of the things that's going on, I'm shocked. I went just this last weekend. I went to a powwow, and there's over 10,000 people there. I never seen anything like that. Uh, Thousands, hundreds and hundreds of dancers and old people, young people, kids, out there dancing, and it was amazing to be able to see something like such art. All the preaching and fighting. It's not only my generation now. I'm not going to sit here and say it was totally up to us. We were just another generation that took over from our past generations that taught us a lot of these dances, kept our languages alive and everything. We were just another generation that did the same thing. But to see this, the inipi, the sweat lodges, the sun dancers, there's thousands of people dancing and singing and praying, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I can't believe it, man. Because I remember the generation before me when there was people going to the sweat lodge. There was only 4 or 5 people in there. That was how look how close they came to abolishing